לעולם השם מחיים מתים אתה, רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיים מתים רחמים רבים, etc. ומקיים אותו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה השם, חיי מתים. This bracha is called a gevurot. This bracha is called the bracha of the gevurot. What's gevurot? Gevurot. What's gevurot? Gvura. Gvurot. That's the second blessing. The second blessing is called the gvurot. Why? Because it has over there, it starts, Tagibor, you are the great one. And it ends off, Micha Mocha Bal Gevurot. And inside of it has very, very strict and important particles for the greatness of the Kadosh Baruch Hu that we see. Number one, Geshamim, Mashiv Baruch Hu Morid Geshem. Number two, life, Mechakeh Chaim Bechesed, right? And the last one is Mechayeh Mitim. Now God is the one that's going to bring the dead to come back. Vat Hashem as soon as possible. V'dai letzarotenu. This bracha talks about three very, very important brachot and things which are very important for a person in his day-to-day life. Which that is rain, parnasa, for his field, chaim, life, and m'tchiyat hametim. The question comes up and asks, if we're calling this bracha, this is such important, this is basically the bracha of life source. This is life, this is the bracha of life. How could it be that we call it gvurot? What does gvura mean? If I tell you educate your child with gvura, what does that mean? Din, people interpret it differently, screaming, hitting, all that. But I'm saying, people interpret what's gvurot means the left hand. Svarot tachat roshi, right? The left is under my head. But now, what about, does it make sense? These three stuff make sense to what do they connect to? Gvurot or chesed? Life, mechayim metim, is gvurot or chesed? Geshem, is gvurot or chesed? Yeah, but what does it make sense to? If I tell you, someone's going to give you a package, it's called life, parnasa, and after m'tchiyat hametim. If I tell you, is that from midat trivia? Is this midat chesed, kindness, or midat gvura, being strict? It's kindness. Doesn't make sense to be strict. That's the question that comes up. How could it be such important things come from midat gvurot, something which is very, very strict, and does not come from chesed? So a very beautiful answer that comes to this. Number one, if this was chesed, if rain came with chesed, there'll be a flood every single time it rains. Why? Because Kadosh Baruch Hu opens Sharei HaTov, opens it up and floods the world with a lot of rain. But what's going to happen if you give a lot of rain? People can't survive. It's dangerous. That's why Gvurot is Tzimtzum. Tzimtzum means basically narrowing it down, drop by drop. If you put a lot, if you're going to pour a lot, you're going to ruin the crop. By this, that's everything comes out with important. It's like with exact precision and detail. What? Everything has to come exact. It's like when someone comes. If someone wins $1 million. Everyone says, "I want to win $1 million." If you're not smart, you don't have someone to help you out, you're going to lose everything, or you're going to lose your mind. You're losing something. Someone that makes in one hit $2 million, $3 million, whatever it is going to lose something. The money, his shalom bayit, his education with his children, something's going to get lost over. Why? You just got so much good. People interpret money as money equals good. Well, what's the idea over here? Everything with a lot does not work. Also, when you want to educate your child, if someone wants to scream, it says, this week's parasha, one of the beautiful things it says, Ele toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham. Right? It's awesome. It connects straight to this parasha right in the beginning. I'll read it from the inside. Okay. It says, Ele toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham. Avraham molid et Yitzchak. Between Yitzchak and his name again, Yitzchak, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Between Avraham to Avraham, there's 0. Ele toldot Yitzchak ben Avraham. Avraham molid et Yitzchak. Avraham is considered chesed, kindness, and Yitzchak is considered gvurot. So I saw this, and I do not remember where I saw this explanation. I saw it yesterday. I was learning it, and I saw this very, very nice. That we learn over here a very strong foundation in education. That when Yitzchak is gvurot. When you educate someone with gvurot, slapping, whatever, screaming, saying no, it has to come with Ben Avraham holid et. It has to come with at least 5 compliments, 5 things that boost the self-esteem. Doesn't mean you have to be right now and sugarcoat everything, but stuff that could pick him up. You're not doing over something to step on him. You want to crush him. You're not trying to pick up your ego. He didn't listen to you. That's why you're going to step on it. That's why you're stepping on the child, and you're going to get mad on him because he didn't listen to me. So then your education is going to go down to the garbage. Rather, you're doing this because you care about him. So between every single rebuke and every single no, there's something over there to change it. But Avraham, we see, Ele Todot Yitzchak, Ben Avraham olid et Yitzchak. When you do with chesed, you go straight forward with it. Chesed, straight, kindness with kindness. So very, very important in this week's parasha. We see a very, very big yesod in education. We'll talk about it more. I think it's very, very important for people to know this. And now, to finish off over here with the Tzimtzum, we're going to leave off with this question, and we'll finish off tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem, regarding this idea that טיפין הן נמשכות ממידת הגבורה, ועוד שאילו היו יורדים ממידת החסד, היו גשמים יורדים כנהר גדול, השוטף ומציף את העולם, ורק הודות לצמצום והשפעה וטיפות באמצעות הגבורות הגשמים, הם גשמי ברכה נקראים גבורות הגשמים. When is rain something good? When is education something? When is chesed good? Only when you have something of gvurot, of strength, of deen watching over it. Because if we can have everything, olam chesed, but everything's going to be chesed, everything's going to be kindness, people are going to start taking advantage. So like the easiest, we see it in school. The children get a substitute or they get a teacher which is too good, they take advantage of him, they step on him, they don't care what he says. Amen.